What's up, y'all? Welcome to Sing Along with Steve. I'm Steve Kerin, and music's good medicine. Breaking rocks in the hot sun. Well, I fought the law and the law won. I fought the law and the law won. Cause I had none. Well, I fought the law and the law won. I fought the law and the law won. Left my baby and I feel so sad. I guess my race is run. She's the best girl that I ever had. Well, I fought the law and the law won. I fought the law and the law won. Robbing people with a 6-gun. Well, I fought the law and the law won. I fought the law and the law won. Left my baby and I feel so sad. I guess my race is run. Well, she's the best girl that I ever had. I fought the law and the law won. I fought the law and the law won. I fought the law and the law won. All right.
Awesome.
So happy Tuesday, y'all. I'm glad that I'm actually able to do this. I thought that I was gonna have jury duty today. Does it seem to be? Are you guys seeing this? I've got a new mic, so I'm having to do this from my computer, which is a little bit different.
Yeah, it is.
So, but yeah, I can kind of see y'all. So this is kind of interesting for me. I never get to like watch any of the comments and stuff. So, but come say hi, sweetie. So yeah, gearing up for Thanksgiving, and we just made this this pumpkin pie. Check this out. So pumpkin from Soviet Island, and we don't have to worry about getting tangled up in these cables anymore. So I hope this new mic sounds good. I can like go walking all over the place. So anyway, yeah, I got a message, much to my pleasure yesterday that they did not indeed need me for jury duty today. So
lucky.
But we're still doing all songs about the legal system today. So, and thanks for all the suggestions today. I got a bunch of your songs in there. So yeah.
All right, you're gonna keep on keeping on.
I'm gonna keep on keeping on. So
I'll see if Chalkboard can try to make an appearance with this new setup format.
yeah, so all right. Well, here's a Johnny Cash song that I'm sure that everybody knows, this song called Folsom Prison. First thing, well, I hear that whistle blowing. It's rolling around the bend. And I ain't seen the sunshine since I don't know when. I'm stuck in Folsom Prison. Time keeps dragging on, but that train keeps rolling on down to San Antonio. When I was just a baby, my mama told me, son, always be a good boy, don't ever play with guns. I shot a man in Reno just to watch him die. When I hear that whistle blowing, I hang my head and cry. bothers me. If they freed me from this prison, if that railroad car was mine, no, I'd move it all a little further down the line, far from Folsom Prison. That's where I want to stay. But I'll let that lonesome whistle roll my blues away. Johnny Cash. Yeah. So here's a Sam Cooke song that Judy Blanchard asked for. This is a
Just
Sam.
so you know, there's a couple of reports of the single getting interrupted every now and again.
Okay.
So just so you're aware of that. Sounds good. Everybody says the sounds good.
Okay. Well, we'll keep our fingers crossed. This is kind of like a new thing for us. So
Experimenting.
we're experimenting. So yeah, some Sam Cooke. Y'all sing along. That's the sound of the men working on the chain gang. That's the sound of the men working on the chain gang. All day they're lip singing. Ha! Well, don't you know that's the sound of the men working on the chain gang? That's the sound of the men working on the chain gang. All day they work so hard till the sun's going down, working on the highways and byways, always wearing a frown. You hear them moaning their lives away, then you hear somebody say, that's the sound of the men working on the chain gang. That's the sound of a man working on the chain gang. Man, I'm going home, oh, one of these days, and I'm going home to see my woman who I love so dear. But meanwhile I got to work right here. That's the sound of a man working on the chain gang. That's the sound of a man working on the chain gang. That's the sound of a man working on the chain gang. That's the sound of a man working on the chain gang. All right, some
Yeah.
Sam Cooke.
Sam Cooke.
Yeah, so
Mr. Sam.
so funny whenever I move around, I'm like trying to avoid this wire that's not here.
You're just so conditioned to wire
Yeah. So
traps.
here's one for Susan. She asked for Bonnie and Clyde. So
Hey,
one of my tunes.
Susan.
Huh? pistol right by my side. Woke up this morning, got my pistol right by my side. Will you be my Bonnie, baby? Well, I can be your Clyde. Well, I may not hear you call, but one thing is for sure. Well, I may not hear you call, but one thing is for sure. I'll make love to you, woman, like you ain't had before. Will you be my Bonnie, baby? Well, I can be your Clyde. Will you be my Bonnie, baby? Well, I can be your Clyde. I need a real bad woman to keep me satisfied. Keep me satisfied. All right, some Steve Kerin.
Show that pie again.
Oh yeah, you come show that pie, baby.
Here's that pie.
Yeah.
This is pumpkin. This is a pumpkin born on Sylvia Island.
Yep. Yeah, and we got Debbie's little flower holder thing looking really beautiful. Love these guys. So thanks for that.
Such cute daisies.
So I'm gonna do so these into being prison songs, I guess. So this next one is a Cajun song called "The Back Door." It's written by a fella named D.L. Menard, and it's all in French. But I'm gonna translate it for you right now.
Do it.
So
Translation.
this says, me and my beautiful, we went out to a ball, and then we went out to all the honky tonks, and we came back home. The sun was setting, and the day was over, so we went in through the back door. And then the next day, we got up and went to town kind of early and got so drunk that we couldn't even stand up. And we came back home, and then there were people at the house that we didn't know, so we went in through the back door, or I went in through the back door. Je passais dedans la porte en arrière. Yeah. And the next day, my old dad, he says, "Son, one of these days you're gonna regret all these times you came in through the back door." But I was hard-headed, and I didn't listen to him. Yeah. So when I had a lot of money, I had a lot of friends. But now that I don't have any money, I don't have any friends. And I went to town, and I started some trouble. And the police picked me up, and they brought me to prison and brought me in through the back door. Je passe, I pass. Je passe dedans la porte en arrière. La porte is the door and arrière is in the back. So. Tous les honky-tonks on Revenue and dans ma tête, le jour est plein, après se casser, j'ai passé dans la porte en arrière. Après-midi, moi j'étais au village, et bout de soleil qui pluvait pour brancher, et mon remis back à la maison, il y avait la compagnie, c'était des mondes étrangers, j'ai passé dans la porte en arrière. Changer mon idée, j'ai pas écouté, moi j'avais trop la tête de je rêvais avec 3 degrés, t'as passé dans la porte en arrière. J'ai mis des doigts pour le livre, le déjà jaune, parce que j'ai plus d'argent, une violente pour me voir. J'étais dans le village, moi je mis dans le tracas, le long m'a ramassé, mais pour que tu on va passer dans la porte en arrière. So, this next song's a Bob Dylan song. It feels like it's been too long since we've done a Bob Dylan song. So,
too long. Well, that's a good one.
So yeah, this is
based on a true story.
This is this is about a true story. This is it's called the Hurricane. So Reuben Carter, Reuben the Hurricane Carter. He was he was a boxer, and he got wrongly put in prison for murder. Right. But this is quite a story. Pistol shots ring out in a ballroom night. Enter Patty Valentine from the upper hall. She sees the bartender in a pool of blood. Cries out, my God, they killed them all. Here comes the story of the hurricane. The man the authorities came to blame for something that he never done. Put in a prison cell, but one time he could have been the champion of the world. Bodies lying there, does Patty see? And another man named Bello moving around mysteriously. I didn't do it, he says, and he throws up his hands. I was only robbing the register, I hope you understand. I saw them leaving, he says, and he stops. One of us had better call up the cops. And so Patty calls the cops. And they arrive on the scene with their red lights flashing in the hot New Jersey night. Meanwhile, far away in another part of town, Reuben Carter and a couple friends are driving around. #1 contender for the middleweight crown. Had no idea what kind of shit was about to go down. But a cop pulled him over on the side of the road. Just like the time before and the time before that. And Patterson, that's just the way things go. If you're black, you might as well not show up on the street unless you want to draw the heat. Alfred Bello had a partner, he had a rap for the cops. Him and Arthur Dexter Bradley were just out prowling about. He said, I saw two men running out, they looked like middleweights. They jumped into a white car without a state plates. And Miss Patty Valentine just nodded her head. The cop said, wait a minute boys, this one's not dead. So they took him to the infirmary. And although this man could barely see, they told him that he could identify the guilty man. 4 in the morning and they haul Reuben in. Take him to the hospital and they bring him upstairs. The wounded man looks up through his dying eye. Says, who like you're bringing in here? He ain't the guy. Yeah, here's the story of a hurricane. The man the authorities came to blame for something that he never done. Put in a prison cell, but one time he could have been a champion of the world. 4 months later, the ghettos are in flames. Reuben's in South America fighting for his name. While Arthur Dexter Bradley's still in the robbery game. And the cops are putting the screws to him, looking for somebody to blame. Remember that murder that happened in that bar? Remember you said you saw the getaway car? You think you'd like to play ball with the law? Think it might have been that fighter you saw running in the night? And don't forget that you were white. Arthur Dexter Bradley said, I'm really not sure. The cop said, poor boy, like you could use a break. We got for you a motel job and we talked to your friend Bello. Now why don't you go back to jail, be a nice fellow. You'll be doing society a favor. That son of a bitch is brave and getting braver. We want to put his ass in a sling. We want to pin this triple murder on him. He ain't no gentleman, Jim. Reuben could take out a man with just one punch, but he never did like to talk about it that much. It's my work, he'd say, I do it for pay. And when it's all over, I'd soon go on my way up to some paradise where the trout streams flow and the air is nice. And along a horse trail, along a trail. But then they took him into the jailhouse where they tried to turn a man into a mouse. All of Reuben's cards were marked in advance. The trial was a pig circus, he never had a chance. The judge made Reuben's witnesses drunkards from the slums. To the white folks, he just looked like a revolutionary bum. And to the black folks, he was just a crazy. No one doubted that he'd pull the trigger. And though they couldn't produce the gun, the DA said he was the one who did the deed, and the all-white jury agreed. Reuben Carter was falsely tried. The crime was murder. One, guess who testified? Bello and Bradley, and they both badly lied. And the newspapers, they all went around along for the ride. How can the life of such a man be in the palm of such a fool's hand? and to see him obviously framed couldn't help but make me feel ashamed to live in a land where justice is a game. Now all the criminals in their coat and their ties are free to drink martinis and watch the sunrise, while Reuben sits like Buddha in a 10-foot cell, an innocent man in a living hell. And that's the story of the hurricane, but it won't be over till they clear his name and give him back the time he's done in a prison cell. But one time he could have been champion of the world. All right. So I'm gonna do
We got that oven going. We're warm in here.
Yeah, really. So I'm gonna do one more song and wrap this up. So hope everybody has a nice Thanksgiving. This is a song called "In the Jailhouse Now." So this would be a fun little light one to after that one's kind of heavy. Well, I had a friend named Ramblin' Bob who used to steal, gamble, and rob. He thought he was the smartest guy around. But I found out last Monday that Bob got locked up Sunday. They got him in the jailhouse way downtown. He's in the jailhouse now. He's in the jailhouse now. I told him once or twice to stop playing cards and shooting dice. He's in the jailhouse now. Bob liked to play his poker, pinochle, whist, and euchre, but shooting dice, it was his favorite game. Well, he got thrown in jail, nobody go his bail. The judge done said he refused the fine. He's in the jailhouse now. He's in the jailhouse now. Well, I told him once or twice to stop playing cards and shooting dice. He's in the jailhouse now. Last Tuesday, I met a girl named Susie. Said I was the swellest guy around. Well, we started spending my money, and she started calling me honey. We took in every cabaret in town. We're in the jailhouse now. We're in the jailhouse now. Well, I told that judge right to his face that I don't like to see this place. We're in the jailhouse now. Yeah, well, thanks for checking it out, folks. Nice to be able to do this and not do jury duty today. But, yeah, hope y'all are doing well. And, everybody have a nice Thanksgiving.